How to ensure you're buying the right home. Buying a home is a big decision and a large purchase that we only do several times in our life. Hi, this is Cindy with the CindyDTeam, and we want to make sure you go about it correctly because you don't want to make a lot of mistakes. Most people don't have the experience or the knowledge of the market conditions to know how to buy the right home for their family. And that's really important because we need to have the time to walk through this process because it's emotional, it's financial. What you really want to do is get really good representation because you need somebody who's been in the business a long time, who understands the market, has the experience to help you with negotiations, and guide you through that process to make sure you're educated as you walk through it, because there's so many aspects to having to buy a home, especially as a buyer or a seller. It's not an event, it's a process. And that process is going to take a couple of months to get through it. And you're going to have some emotional things that you're thinking about through it. And you want to have clear, educated information to be able to make those right decisions. Fun fact is that the average home buyer looks between 8 and 15 or 16 homes over a 4 to 6 week period before they find the right one. And you go, really? Is that all? The thing is, when you go out, you don't want to look at a marathon of 50 homes in one day because you couldn't remember each one that way. If we go out and see several at a time, it makes it easier for you to digest that process. So once we get our, pre-approval completed and understand our loan and our financing, then you're ready to start looking at homes. Don't do it before because you need to be ready to write that offer. And if you all of a sudden try to call your lender at 9:30 at night because you want to write an offer, that's the wrong time to do it. So we want to get that done up front. Once we get that, we set you up on a couple of searches. We get out and start looking. We really start to get a good sense within a couple of times of being out of what the homes are going for in your price range, the amenities, the condition, market conditions, how many houses are selling, how quickly they're going, and that type of thing. So it's finding the right house and taking some time to do that. It could take a bit to find it. And don't despair over that. It could take a little bit longer because it just depends on what your family needs are. And that's okay. You can make adjustments as you go through this process to find out what's right for you and your family. The other thing you want to think about is when you do find that right one, get all the disclosures, get all the information you can on that house because you need to review it carefully. You got to understand the market conditions in reference to the area. You need to understand the subdivision, the tax information on it, the seller's disclosures, anything that you can get HOA information so that when you have all of those things, you really have a better feel. Once you're interested in it and you want to write your offer, make sure you have it contingent upon inspections. Really important. Do not skimp on inspections. I've heard a lot of people say to me, I know it's important to do inspections, but I don't want to spend the money because I've got the closing costs with my loan, the down payment, and all this other stuff. That's just extra money that I don't want to spend. We hire professionals to tell us the condition of that home. And for example, we want to make sure we get the sewer scope, and we also want to make sure we get the fireplace chimney because it's important so that you really know. The seller may or may not know because maybe they haven't used the fireplace in a couple of years. You don't really know if your sewer is working correctly, if there's a crack in it or not, because we can't see underneath the dirt. So having these professionals come out and do those things helps set you up in the long run. It doesn't cost you. It actually saves you thousands of dollars. Make sure you spend the money to do inspection and have the professionals advise you in reference to what is the right thing to do and how to save it in that journey. And then make sure you got a good agent that can help you with negotiations about price, dates, inspections, and make sure you have an experienced agent helping you understand what's going on. And of course, I'm always happy to share with you how we can help and respond to this video. Subscribe to us below and call us, email us, however it's best for you to communicate. And we'd love to be able to be of some help to you. Again, this is Cindy with the CindyDTeam.
Hey, it's Cindy DiCianni. And listen, if you don't follow this channel, there's a good chance that you'll never see me again. I consistently put out helpful content for those who are currently in the real estate market. This information can be extremely helpful for you when you're buying and selling needs. So be sure you like and subscribe here. Most important, leave a comment to let us know if you find this video helpful for you. We are here to help in the Kansas City, Johnson County area, and we'll always love your thoughts and questions. Follow now, and then we'll see you at our next helpful video.